Yes, my people, my people. Yes, so I don't come as I come so. Woto, now we dey give am. As we be so, I say we dey give am. We know the painter as he comes so, I say we dey give am. Woto. Anywhere where you dey carry your seat, they come. Because now carry your seat, they come. I say carry your seat, they come. As you dey hear and so woto. Like am, share am, subscribe. Oh yeah, make we watch am.
Why do you want to marry? Yeah. Okay. Is it that you want to procreate your lineage? Right. If that is the case,
deliberate.
Eh?
You have to know.
You have to know. Because you are now going into a relationship. You go into the relationship, you have to know how much are you going to employ in that relationship? How much is the other person going to employ in their relationship with you to make both of you grow together? Or is it that one is taking from the other, the more, and then when you have no more, they leave you? Now, that is the typical thing, as you asked me about today. People just see today for today. I want this woman because she comes from a rich family. Or I want this guy because he has money. The minute you stop having the money, they disappear. Why? Because the source of funds have dried up. The love died almost immediately you sign on the dotted line. It's a marriage certificate. It's a contract. It really is a contract. And that's why many people now have pre-nuptial contracts. In that we meet, if you really love me and you really care for me and you really want to support me, don't touch my money and I don't touch yours. It's a prenuptial. So that we know that you're in it for real. Right? But if you're not in it for real, what happens is that you just marry, and the next thing you start to find yourself under pressure. What happens to the men and the women who are married? Who dies first?
For the most part, I think statistics support men die first.
And I know the statistics, but do you know the statistics? It's about 60 to 70% of men die before they mate. Yeah, it's very high. And stress is being driven to be successful for their wives and children. Everything falls on him. He suffers in silence.
Being driven to be successful or being pressured to be successful?
Both.
Isn't
because some people drive you. Like, okay, Michelle Obama drove Barack to be successful, isn't it? But it wasn't pressured. She was driven. So I'm saying there are two aspects. Then there's pressure. The pressure is, oh, I've seen the neighbor driving a Mercedes. I want one too. You're pressuring your husband to make sure because you want to be living like the Joneses. You understand?
Yeah.
So she's pressuring you. You work night and day until you get the money. We finally got it. Then she steps up the game. Oh, you see? Now they have the latest washing machine. Why don't we have that?
Those are red flags.
Of course.
Okay.
They are red flags. Because she's not interested in driving you to success, but she's pressuring you for success because there is something that she's gaining from it. Right? Is it status? Is it relevance? Is it social climbing? What is it? It's a combination of all of those, most times.
So you need to know why you're married.
You need to know why you're married. What is the partnership about? What are you partnering for? Are you partnering for each other? Are you partnering to help me get to there? Are you partnering because we need to have children and take care of them? What are you partnering for? It's just like any other partnership, any other business. Why do you go into business partnership? The correlation of you are bringing something to the table, I'm bringing something to the table, we'll be successful together, isn't it?
Does this mean if people are honest about their terms of engagement, marriage would be more successful in this sense? When you meet on the table, when you're on the table and you're like, I just want money. And you're willing to provide that as long as you can afford it. And you will understand that when money runs out, I need to leave. You will understand the terms of engagement in advance. If you wanted to get into an arrangement of a relationship and all you want is you're probably just, your blood has collected in one organ, you know from the start.
So let us go back to what I will call different cultures. How do the Arabs do it?
Arranged marriage.
Thank you. How do the Indians do it?
Arranged marriage.
Thank you. Now you're getting to the point. What happens? What do they do? Right? Or what we call blue blood, royal blood. What do they do? Say, look, this is not about love. It's never about love. It's about these families need to grow and make money together and keep the names of the two families growing. So I've arranged a girl for you. I've arranged a boy for you. When you reach this age, you all are going to marry. The two families are combining their wealth, their status together. They will eventually maybe get to love each other, but they are going to stay together because the two families have put them together for a reason. It's an arranged marriage because there is benefits to the two sides. It's a win-win. It's a partnership. So they are practicing it in a real way, in that they are having a partnership, which is really what marriage is all about. It's a partnership. And each one has to win. Each one has to gain if it is a real partnership, because the success of you both are going to create, a success for the unity of the two sets of people.
So the idea of meeting in a club and you all of a sudden love each other is a lie.
It's a lie. It's all nonsense. You are targeted. I am just dealing with a situation now, right now, where a friend here in Kenya was targeted by a young man, right? Paid somebody to find out enough about her, right? Got into her business, and they got together. She made him manager in his business. They got together. Yesterday, he tried to strangle her to death.
Yesterday?
Yesterday. She's now gone to the police today. I'm not joking. This is real practical. Real practical. Meeting in a club, and people target people. They have an agenda. So when you go to a club, what do you think women in a club are doing? They're very clever. You might think they're drinking, I love you, blah, blah, blah. What they're doing is they're targeting you. If you don't have your P's and Q's, right, they're targeting you. They already know he has a flash car, he's buying all the drinks, he has money, he has wealth. They come straight to you, beeline.
And it goes both ways. There are women who are also targeted the same way.
Well, I would say to a lesser extent, because most times the wealthy women, right, are either already married or, right, they're on the lookout for maybe a toy boy or, sugar mommy, cougar, right?
Yeah.
But mostly, because of the way relationships work, is the man is on the lookout